not necessarily asking questions that are
So-
particularly irritating.
We're streaming. Not that anyone's really watching, but just so you know. I'm not actually on the camera. Hang on. Arg!
Oh no!
I know, right?
Shame. Whatever will I do?
I can just see your nose.
Hide. I actually can. Don't tempt me to burrow.
Mm.
That one's been pumped up, so you should be extra comfy.
Yeah. And hi. Welcome to Friday Tea and DnD. Jeepers. A bunch of nerds get around, have a cup of tea, play some Dungeons and Dragons. Three nerds at the moment.
One is on the way.
We're awaiting a fourth. But yeah,
A nerd in transit.
because all kinds of things went wrong, so we're a quarter of an hour late.
It's
And
okay.
yeah,
Shall I have the music?
I've got my notes. Sure. Oh, actually, could someone load up the stream? Could you load up the stream, say, on your phone and check where it's actually streaming?
I don't actually have the Discord.
No, you don't have to go to the Discord. You go to www.twitch.tv
Okay.
/ something.
Wait, is it streamed on Twitch or Discord?
Twitch.
Oh.
You can stream on Discord?
Sure you can.
Maybe.
You're asking.
I'm a little out of focus, aren't I? That's a shame. Hang on.
Right.
I'm just going to try and restart this camera, see if I can improve my focus.
Twitch.
Properties, deactivate, activate. Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay, twitch.tv/stream.
No, it's / Friday Tea and DnD.
Right,
.tv
twitch.tv
/ Friday
T.
TEA
Yeah.
DnD.
DnD.
There might be an and in there, but I'm not sure.
Go.
Did it go?
Thinking about it.
Pause the music while you do this. We've only got 3 albums. We've got to conserve it now. It's fine. Yeah, is that us?
Oh, tap to unmute. Yep, we're
Yep.
in.
And we can hear our own voices, which is always good.
Fantastic.
Takes a while, but yeah, last episode I left it on mute for 30 bloody seconds, or no, like 3 minutes, which was annoying. So it's always good to check. No, it might have been 30 seconds. Anyway. So yeah, I'm Tim. I play Tim, the human dungeon master.
I'm Alison. I play Moira, the Dragonborn cleric.
And I'm Bethan, and I play Larissa, the warlock rogue.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian,
Yep.
who is turning up shortly.
Yeah. Frankly, if I just move the DM camera, like the view of it down, I can see your face in it. But then my head gets chopped off at about there, which is frustrating.
Don't ask me to sit correctly.
No.
Nah, you're right.
It is a blanket for.
No, you don't have to.
Sitting correctly.
I just might try this instead. Ah, fuck. What about? Oh, no, it's not gonna. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Okay. Ooh.
Wait, what were we even doing last week?
We were killing things and then chasing after another thing.
That doesn't help. We do that every week.
That's got you.
practically.
We were killing,
Same thing we do every week, Pinky. Alric!
We were in Kellingworth in the tombs, in the catacombs,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and we're hunting for Tristram the Necromancer.
So call me crazy, but I did write some of this down. That's just like... yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, last week, seeing nothing you can do about the Nautiloid ship, because it's already gone, and finding corpses missing their brains and half their skulls, you're about to head off when a zombie stumbled out of the undergrowth, and killing it, you're also about to kill the second one that came along before it started talking to you in Moira's voice.
Meredith.
Wait, Meredith's voice. She told you that you questioned her, she conferenced because you'd asked her for help. You asked her questions about Tristan. She said that Tristan was just a lackey for a demon god, demon lord, I should say. Yogg knew. And that the master had had her trapped for 800 years, which was still pissing her off quite a bit. Red Fester was a mind flayer trick, nothing more. and that Coffee likely didn't actually live at the house. The
Yep.
cousin. The next day, you finally managed to get the iron coin to the Abjuration Tower to a guy called Denda.
We investigated everyone at the Abjuration Tower to make sure they weren't a halfling or in disguise.
Yep, very carefully. And then you scried on Tristram, seeing him in Fauvane's dungeon beneath Kellingworth.
Mm-hmm.
So, you followed there, defeated the Boneclaw that stalked the dungeons, and the few automated defences. And then, walking into Fauvane's study, I and Jeremy hit a large...
There it is.
Hello. Ah, we have a Peter. Unfortunately, I have to come in through the back entrance on the blanket fort because I've got this one full of book. But lovely to see you. We've already...
Lovely to hear you.
Yeah, well, yeah. Already started the stream,
Oh,
but yeah.
am I dead?
No,
Not quite yet.
we're still in recap.
Ooh,
Yeah.
result.
We'll just give him a minute to come in.
So wait, do we need the battle map back?
Yeah, probably. Let me have a look at those two. Hello.
Hello. Sorry that I'm late.
No, that's okay.
How you
Is that
doing?
one or two?
I'm doing okay.
That's 2. But we can just go with 27.
You're very dapper.
Yes, it's how I trick people into listening to my advice.
Is this for your job? You have to pretend you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah, exactly. And if the outfit passes for that, then everything
Already
else.
half won the battle.
Well, 70% I usually find.
Did they listen to you today?
Only time will tell.
Ooh. You can pass the other book over, actually. Let's go with 36. Thank you. No, yeah, I like that. Okay, so, as I was saying, you found you could do nothing about the Nautiloid. I'm just going to have a sip. You spent the night... Oh yeah, you had a word with Meredith via one of her zombies. You spent the night in Kirain. Saw some odd rats scattered by at one point. Nothing really happened there. But then you scried on... You gave the iron coin to the Abjuration Tower, scried on Tristram, found he was in the dungeons beneath Kellingworth. So you tramped over there, went down, and were following him, defeated the Boneclaw, and then were hot on his trail. Technically on a different
You
map.
and Neda are like standing either side of a door for some reason.
Oh yeah, and you smacked a globe that probably has nothing.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Steal it.
Good
No,
point.
the last item we tried to steal, we fucked an entire city.
Exact
Steal
process of elimination. Can't happen every time. What are the odds?
Steal it.
Steal it.
If not, I'll steal it.
Moira definitely has a if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it looks too sinister, don't touch it approach.
You're the only lawful good member of the party. That's the
Someone
reason
has to
why.
be.
It is also, it's a globe that's about, like, 4 foot, 5 foot maybe across, and it's about, off the floor, it's probably about 5 foot high. Yeah?
Bag of holding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Doesn't stretch quite that far.
Someone
Who are
needs
you,
to.
the bag of holding police?
Yes, actually, it's got very specific dimensions in the book.
Someone needs to invent an elasticated waistband for a bag of holding.
Yes.
I mean, that's basically all I do is police work. Yeah.
We're law-abiding player characters here, Tim. Just trust us. It's a laissez-faire table. We'll be fine.
Okay. So, you find yourself... Just turn it up a bit. Fine. you find yourself at a large wooden door. You hear some commotion behind the door, like there's grinding of stone and footsteps, and then sounds of a struggle.
Wait, hold on.
You and Neda are at the door.
Where's everyone else?
And we're all like making our way in,
So,
like slowly.
shit.
So I think like they have a round of just Neda and Jeremy, and then the rest of us rock up.
Yeah, because I was tempted to go so that I was in front of the bolt that then blew up. I was tempted to go that way, which is kind of not quite the opposite way.
I don't think you guys are even here. I can't see your oh wait, no, hang on, that's Jeremy.
There he is.
Yeah. So, you're at that side. Neda is at the other side. I assume then she's... Oh yeah, the Lorelei. Lorelei. Hello. Moira. Hello. You don't have to worry about the variety of stuff. And it's mostly here just to confuse you. Yeah, that's what it is. None of this is even a distinct possibility.
Who were we having for Larissa?
Larissa has a specific mini, which is not that one.
It's not the gnome with the... Oh, that's
There.
Neda.
There's Neda. Okay.
Yep.
So Neda is there. The rest of you actually were running in.
Where's Thingy?
Larissa.
The rogue trying to find
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
There we go.
Okay.
Fair enough, that plan's out the window, it's fine.
Okay. This is what you hear, and you and Neda are by the door. The rest of you have yet to come into Fauvane's study.
Does Jeremy perceive this to be a pushy door or a pulley door?
Reach it.
Roll me investigation.
The crucial of all questions.
What
Roll
is
me
the...
investigation.
There's a pillow by Larissa if you want it.
Oh, noted.
Yes, that's my name
That
now.
is 12 plus, he said, stalling for time while D&D Beyond catches up, or other services available.
Oh, I see. So when D&D Beyond, it's other services, but Morrison's, no.
Yes, because someday they will sponsor us.
Someday Morrison's.
I don't think D&D
Look,
Beyond...
I'm trying to hide my beer. I'm not entirely sure how well it's going, but there you go.
Let's say 13. I think I can't remember if Jeremy's proficient in investigation.
Well, you can't see the hinges,
Can't see the hinges.
so it's
Sounds like a
Push.
pushy door then.
Yeah, it's a push door.
Okay, let's investigate that with a foot.
roll me athletics.
17.
Oh, hey, King. Sorry. Hello again. Yeah, only four of us this time. Yeah. Sorry, only just saw. Never mind. I see feet in a butt. Better fix camera. I see more than feet in a butt. Oh yeah, hey. I think your butt is on the stream, Bethan.
It's a fabulous butt. It's fine.
I can move it out if you like.
There you go.
Okay.
Satisfied?
Yep, that's fine. Right, sorry. 13. Sorry, what'd you roll for athletics? 17.
17.
You smash the door. It opens with a bang.
It's alright.
Quite right.
Neda, if she sees something to strike, would probably scream Neda.
And hit it?
Yeah, what do we see? What do Neda and I and Jeremy see?
Neda looks round, and there is a large room, shaded. She can see Tristram in the distance. To her right, outside the room, there's like 3 blue glowing panels. And Tristram appears to be fighting some huge... There's like a big black ooze. And it is just dark, and there is flashes of light. And then these 2 huge stone panels come in and click shut on the room. It's like it's a rumble of stone and clump.
Okay, well...
The 3 blue symbols fade.
The situation seems to be under
Okay,
control.
Neda's going to roll Arcana to see if she recognises the blue symbols.
Sure.
Must be intelligent.
I suppose that's no, just because.
Oh, fine.
That's a 16.
16. She couldn't really tell what they were at this distance. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Arg! She couldn't tell what they are at this distance. But there is a faint glow from a panel beneath where these 3 symbols were.
She's gonna go to the panel on the floor where the faint glow is.
So,
Wait, hold on. Should she not wait for the rest of us to turn up, especially if it reopens the doors that have just slid shut and black ooze comes at you?
Yes, but I don't. Considering Neda's intelligence is a. Oh no, that's her strength. What's her intelligence? Her intelligence is still a -1. So yeah, she's running in.
okay.
Jeremy's the smartest person in the room.
So she runs up, and she can see to her left there's like these. Well, she sort of comes over here basically, and she can see roughly. You see, this is not a great map for it, but never mind. Roughly where this altar starts on the map.
Do you not
Yeah.
want to turn the battle cam on?
It's not very descriptive,
Okay.
and there's not really a fight currently.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, we'll give it time.
Black ooze.
thanks, Kingy. He's complimented me, or they've complimented me on my setup. But
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, yeah.
It is a sexy blanket fort.
Well, yeah, no, just better camera setup,
Ah.
frankly, with it going across. But yeah,
Which allows for appreciation of the sexy blanket for it.
very true.
Very
yeah.
true.
And I'm Jeremy's trident in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I've got to stop getting distracted. This is the problem. Yeah. So she runs up. There's like a console. So on the wall, there's these 3 dim black panels. In front of her, there's a console with 6 symbols on it. One is like a flame. The next one is like a skull. The third one appears like 3 or 4 leaves, like on a twig. The next one is a book, and then a window, and a dagger.
Right, flame, skull, leaves, book, window, dagger.
Yep.
Mash the keyboard.
Okay.
Mash the keyboard. Do
Okay,
it.
flame.
Mm-hmm.
Skull. Window. Book. Key and dagger.
She looks around, and there's not really anything else to this corridor. It seems to end here with this huge door.
Jeremy mashes the keyboard.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What symbols does he mash?
Oh gosh.
Well, no, it's mashing the
Flame,
keyboard.
skull,
See.
window, book, key or dagger.
All of them.
Flame,
Okay?
key,
Sorry, key? What? There wasn't a key.
Oh, what was that?
Flame, skull, leaf, book, window, dagger.
Leaf.
Leaf.
Book. Window. So in which case,
Mhm.
I and Jeremy presses flame, window, leaf.
Flame,
Window.
flame, leaf, window.
Window leaf.
Yeah, flame, window, leaf.
Flame, window, leaf.
Access it up.
a window spirit. It's a
There's just you hear like a clicking of clockwork.
Oh no.
The doors open up.
Oh.
And you can see that you're in like the large room appears to not even be there. It's just you can see the sky. You look down and there appears to be in the middle distance a city. A city that is slightly on fire.
Nope.
It appears to be undergoing some sort of invasion, and you appear to be in the foothills. You don't recognise the city? No, Jeremy would not recognise the city.
Damn it, I wanted the broken windows sound.
But it has really, really high city wall all the way around it in like a big, just a big circle, and appears to have a window, a river flowing through it. You can also see the town appears to be bisected, quarter-sected, into 4 districts, with a huge city wall seems to pass through the middle of the town. Currently, you'd say maybe two or three of the quadrants have fighting in them.
Would Neda like a go?
Can Netta roll like maybe an investigation check to try and figure out the pattern? Or would I need something more specific than that?
As Neda, as the doors open, you can see there's like a handprint appears to the right of all the symbols, it seems to glow, gently pulse, and then as the pulsing gets quicker, it then becomes a bright tone, and then the doors start to rumble shut.
She presses it?
As the doors are closing, they stop about 3 inches away from being fully closed and then start to pull back again.
Okay, and then she lets it go. And they close, I'm assuming.
After about a 30-second pause,
Okay.
the doors start to close again.
We have all arrived now, so
Okay.
Lorelei is going to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
With a +9,
Okay.
which is a 28.
Okay.
Trying to find any connection that she knows of between any of these 3, or any of these that would make up a black ooze.
Wait, but if he's fighting the black ooze, and I'm assuming he's trying to get somewhere, at which point wouldn't you logically look at the symbols that best represent Boulderai?
Jeremy mashes the skull.
The skull, you hit it once, and the skull lights up. Or the first light lights up. Hit it again, nothing happens.
Just thinking about it, if he's trying to find something, and you thought
There's
it was
6
close,
symbols. If you could hit the
still
same
fighting
symbol
a
more than
monster,
once,
logically
or in
he's
like,
trying to get deeper into the shrine.
or you could have it in the
find
different.
something else.
Or
It would
trying
be
to get out.
3 to the power
But why would you
6,
not go
or would it
for
be 6 to the power 3?
Because
'Cause he
It'd be a
can turn
lot.
invisible.
we
I've only got one sheet of
turned
A4.
up and started killing things.
But if he already knew that that was a way in, why was he bothering to fight Skelly Bob? Or avoid Skelly Bob?
I don't think it's... So you've pressed skull.
Mm-hmm.
Tried skull.
The first light is lit up.
Wait, hold on. What are the symbols again? Skull?
Flame,
skull,
leaf, book, window, dagger.
And the last one Jeremy pressed was window.
The last order that you pressed was flame, window, leaf.
Flame, window, leaf.
Window,
Yes.
leaf. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's play skull, leaf, book and see what we get.
So the skull is already lit up. You hit leaf and book.
Yep.
There is a gentle grinding. The doors pull open, and you can see, strange sight, a chapel. There's a brief moment of pause, and just hear the clinking of bones. And around on the pews, you see now a sat parishioners, but they're skeletons. There seem to be several kneeling, praying, some sat holding, well, the remains of like scraps of leather that could have been once books. There are skeletons walking around, some with like bits of metal still decorating their corpses. One walking around with what looks like to be an incense censer on a chain. Most of what could have been natural cloth appears to have long since degraded. They are going through some sort of ceremony, but the thing that really itches your brain is you can see, instead of where there would be a pulpit, there is a gigantic statue to the Angel of Arms, the creature in the cavern.
Oh, Lorelei's pal.
James.
Yes.
Okay, we're just gonna let that door close.
Just be like, sorry guys.
The pulsing gets faster and faster, becomes a bright tone, and then the doors start to close.
So there's nothing else in this room.
There does not appear to be.
So hold on. Boulderai is the goddess of what?
Hearth and home.
Okay, so hearth could be made up of fire and window.
Flame, book, window?
Why not window, flame, hearth and home, you said?
Hearth and home.
Yeah, book would be an option, and then hearth can be made up of fire and window. Because is it definitely a window, or is it more of like a square?
It appears to be like a window in the Gothic style.
Oh.
Wait,
So
that triggers my brain.
It's like there's 4 squares, and then like at the top there's like an arch with 2 squares. Yeah.
Well, hearth and home, flame and window and book.
Give me a quick perception roll.
All of us?
Yeah, why not?
That's good.
Well, that didn't go.
18.
18.
12.
You two then. You don't, but yeah, behind you, coming from the corridor, you start to hear a groaning noise.
Oh, shit.
Meredith! Is that you?
Flame window leaf. No, flame window book.
Yeah.
Flame window book. Why aren't you saying these in the... okay. Flame book window.
No, flame window book. Hearth, home and book.
I gave you the order. Flame book window. Just
okay, flame book window.
work with me. Okay. You tap these in. There's a grinding from the stone doors. They pull apart very slowly. And you look through, and you see blue sky. And there is a large open rock. It appears to have... and there's like the... if you will, the skeleton of an old building here. There appears to be old wooden structures and huge vaulted windows. Some 1 or 2 still intact, although the glass seems to have smashed. But most there seems to be wrecks, and you look around, like around the corner of this, and you can see over the lip of the stone there is just blue sky down as far as the eye can see. There's just a rushing of air as you look around. It just seems to be just blowing a gale through this place.
Is that the Borea? Does it look like a Borea?
Not even sure what to roll here. Give me a...
Can Lorelei roll? Because that's what she'd be thinking.
Lorelei could roll Arcana. You could roll Religion, I
Okay,
guess.
Lorelei. That's a 20 unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 for Moira on religion, bringing it to a 25.
25. Well, neither of you know of Arborea. There are wild, untamed, gigantic forests and mountains.
Okay.
All you can see here is sky. Jeremy, up behind you comes a zombie. It appears to be human, or was human. It is missing both its hands as it comes up behind you and starts just sort of grabbing at you. What would you like to do?
Hi, Meredith.
Oh, hello, darling.
What's this?
I thought I'd better, and she sort of looks at the arms. I thought I'd better, disable this one before you did so. She looks around the corner, and just like, just the jaw goes. Oh, that's it. And she's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Right, and just
Jeremy,
the zombie
can you,
walks out, and it sort of waves you off and walks through the door, and you see it just as the doors start to close. It seems to tip itself off the edge and just fall.
what the fucking use was that?
Probably because she realises that she can't talk to us anymore because she just dislocated the zombie's jaw.
Excuse me.
Right.
And you see behind you Meredith in the flesh. She seems now to have grown a huge pair of black wings, and she is holding a long rod that seems to be glowing gold. In her other hand she has a sack. It appears to be moving slightly.
Who are you?
Meredith?
This is our friend Meredith.
I feel
Pleasure
like
to meet you
friend
again,
might be a
Jeremy.
strong term.
Yes, you're the drow thing, aren't you? No, tiefling. Apologies. All you Underdark races look a bit the same to me.
Is that racist? I feel it's racist.
Seems literally racist.
I have an
See?
insurance policy.
Is.
Do not approach.
What?
She
Is
gives
this
the bag a bit of a shake, and you hear a "Ha!"
I don't know about that. Why is it honking?
Don't make me set it on you, darling.
Jeremy takes that.
She does not just hold it out to you as you... She says, back it off, and she pulls the staff around to the side. It appears to start glowing.
To what do we owe this pleasure? Tea?
Thank you, no. I have my own refreshments.
It won't accept tea, give me it.
Pass it over.
Got any pastries?
Oddly enough, she's not particularly trusting. Sue her. I don't know.
It's tea.
Well, you are down in Fauvane's sanctorum. I did note the mess you made of the Guardian. I thought I might say hello.
Is this where we've done the legwork for you and you're about to come in and finish the job?
Oh, I don't know what this is. I would imagine it's quite dangerous. But you said you wanted help.
We were going to go and kill Tristan. He's in one of these.
Oh.
In the one with the black ooze in it.
Oh. Yes, there's something to do with the Shadowfell going a bit wonky. There's some sort of civil war, so I hear. Against two types of shadow. I try not to get involved. They can easily suck your soul away. And I only do that to others.
Right.
Well, don't let me stop you. I'm just going to have a look around here. Thank you. Oh, and don't stay around too long. You know what it is about bone claws, don't you?
Oh, they don't die.
Reassemble.
They do indeed, my dear. Well intuited.
So
For a lesser thing.
what,
Says the one with wings.
what are you...
She gives it a bit of a just... whoof.
Are you not here to kill us, or...
Oh, I'm just having fun. You released me from my bondage, and I'm not ungrateful. Though, and just honk. Obviously, I still have insurance.
Is that a cat?
No, it's a goose.
Hydra goose.
It's a goose, my dear.
Wait, a what?
Apparently they fought something a while ago which was a goose that just kept having
What
heads.
is a goose?
Oh, you know that that bird that we ate about 2 days ago? Bigger version of that.
More neck.
More neck.
The most dangerous part.
Okay. Like a seagull.
While they're discussing this, Jeremy's going to run off back to where the bone claws remains were.
Sure.
And he's going to
Okay.
take a few bits.
Oh, it collapsed into a sludge.
Oh.
It smells really quite acrid, like foul. It's not... And you know, demon or devil ichor is more sort of sulphurous. This just really sort of turns... It's like an acrid, almost acidic sort of stench.
Is there something he could scoop some up into? A jar or
We can say you have we can give you an empty flask.
Just some in his hands, maybe?
Sure. That would... Do you want to scoop some up? I'm more interested in this now, actually. Would you like to scoop some up in your hands, or would you like to try and find an implement? You can if you want.
You are on your own.
He's on his own. Yeah, it would not be in character for Jeremy to try to find a tool when his
No.
mighty hands could do the job. He tries.
Is Meredith still there? Or is she...
Meredith is... Yeah, she watched Jeremy go off, sort of like holding the staff towards him, right, trying to keep an eye on all of you, and then she's backed off more into the office and started poking around. She's given the globe a bit of a prod,
Do you
and
know
then she's...
of any symbols? We've got a flame, a skull, a leaf, a book, a window, and a dagger.
Oh, I mean, I know of several death gods who have that sort of thing. Fauvane was always one for iconography, although he more collected it like a magpie, my dear. I wouldn't ascribe any particular value to anything. Although it's possible. What have you tried so far?
Skull, leaf, book, flame, book, window.
And those got you...
Window, fire, book.
Window, fire, book. Okay, so skull, leaf, book got us a chapel full of skeletons. Flame,
Worshipping
book,
the
window
wind.
got us an old where your last zombie flew off. And flame, window, and leaf got us a city under siege.
Well, it seems there that I would say window appears to be some form of portal.
Yes, I've got that far, so I don't think it's window because he seemed to be in the same building.
Tristram.
Yes.
Yes. One might say so. Best of luck. And with that, she starts poking around the Fauvane's office, the bookshelves. She seems interested in the transmuted lump that has stopped smoking by now.
Flame skull dagger?
Flame skull dagger.
I mean, that's very necromancy, definitely. If only there were a pair of wings, too.
There is, again, the grinding of gears, and then a clunk as the doors pull open. And you can see, looking in, there is a sort of a corridor. It just seems to go much further than you would have assumed, and it seems to be the width of just the doors open, so it's about 20 foot across. But lining the walls on either side of this corridor, there are suits of armour holding swords.
Yep.
They seem to have large spikes on the helmets, the shoulders, the knees, and the elbows, that's the word. There's large spikes. Oh, and spikes coming out of the gloves as well, the gauntlets.
Okay, so we're closer.
There's just a gentle creaking, and the armours all start to turn their heads to look at you.
Kind of just gonna wait for the doors to close.
They drop the swords, and the swords start scraping along the floor by themselves, and they start ambling towards you.
Just gonna
There's the crunch.
wait for that
crunch.
door to close.
The door very slowly starts to close, and it does, and you hear a click, and there's just scraping on the other side, briefly. Much like that.
That's the time.
And then there's a crunch. The door closes.
Is there nothing that we can
The scraping noise fades.
figure out from this, or is there another room nearby?
There is not, other than the office. But it seems to be pretty well turned over.
I don't know, guys.
Well, Jeremy's plan is to chuck the bone claw through one of these portals, one scoop at a time.
So I have a question. She mentioned the Shadowfell Civil War. Considering I've just left the Shadowfell about, like a week ago,
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that I should maybe know about.
Give me a history roll. We'll see how well informed you are.
You're going to jail. I don't like you. Not you. The dice. What's history under? Intelligence.
12.
12 total.
Yeah.
Other types of shadow. It tickles something in your mind, but no, nothing definite, unfortunately.
So she didn't know there was a war on?
Shadowfell is a big place. You were keeping like to one particular section of it.
Well, it's true, because I was supposed to be killing people and stealing memories, I guess, but...
You're an assassin. Not necessarily told the whole picture.
No, this is true.
Not with a 12.
It's alright, I'll just ask you again next time.
Of course.
Oh, wait. I need to work out why Meredith got all antsy when we mentioned the fact that there was a Nagpur in... What is it called? The one that... Not the one by the sea.
Karain.
There we go. Yeah, she was very interested by that and ran away.
She was.
Go and
Yes,
ask
she
her.
did.
She's literally in the next room.
Yeah, so we gotta ask. Smelly git.
Oh, you want information?
No, I'm asking why you freaked out when I mentioned Nagpur, actually.
There's just a honk from the bag.
Seagull, right?
Right. Nagpur... Frankly, it wouldn't surprise me if Nagpur have something to do with all this. Although I heard Fauvane was attempting to achieve lichdom.
Yeah, not surprising.
Hmm.
But it still doesn't explain why you freaked out when I mentioned it.
Because frankly, they probably had something to do with me getting captured too. I had to go check if certain things, certain caches were still there.
But they can't take knowledge unless it's been destroyed.
Yes. So if it's hidden well enough,
Yeah, but they can't also destroy it either themselves.
they cannot.
There you go then.
But they can very readily and will manipulate others into destroying such things.
Like your tower.
Like my towers.
Jeremy
Okay.
runs back into the room, throws some bone claw at the closed portal, swears.
What's that?
Bone claw!
Oh.
Thought I would reassemble it across multiple worlds.
That's fair.
While he's here, he's going to give this panel a little ping with his magical awareness.
Sure.
So he's aware of concentrated magic, location, and its type, as in school.
Okay, I
Larissa,
think I've got it.
give me a quick perception roll, would you?
All of us, or
No, just Larissa.
It's that damn seagull.
Hmm.
Oh wow, you are going to jail too.
5.
No, wait. 14?
14.
Yes.
You have a +10.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Perception.
Perception.
It's in your wisdom.
Well, that's
Oh.
passive perception.
That's the other-
8. There you go.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine then. Okay. Moira sort of... fucking Meredith sort of ambles up.
Wait, to me or to the splattered portal door?
To the splattered portal door.
Ah.
Personally, I think you should try book, window, dagger.
Blonk, blonk, blonk.
I was about to insight check it, but never mind.
She sort of backs off a little as the doors just grind a little and then slide open. And you see behind that now a large circular room. There appears to be another desk in the middle. It is much broken and it appears to be rotted down somewhat. There is a spiral staircase that goes up around the outside sorry, not the outside, like the outside edge of the room seems to curve up and round
Is
with
this where Jeremy and Neda saw?
It is not, no.
It's not really ours then.
Hmm.
Does Meredith walk in?
Would you mind, and she sort of points to the flashing hand symbol.
What's in it for us?
Knowledge? I'll tell you what I find.
Blonk.
Thank you kindly, my dear. She walks into the room, just keeping an eye on you. She says something into the bag and just sort of pins it to the wall where the bag just seems to hold, shakes a little, sways a little. She looks around, starts walking up the steps, still just keeping a very careful eye on Jeremy. You just see, like, to your left, just the bag just starts to sway a little.
Can Lorelei investigate the panels to see which one has been used more?
Can I dash and grab the bag?
You don't want to grab the bag, but okay.
Fair enough. I'm asking if I can.
You can, yeah. Well,
Yes, you wouldn't even have to
Because-
dash.
Well, no, but the same thing is that it depends on the doors. While they've been paused to open,
Hmm.
you still said that they close relatively quickly, so I'm trying to work out the time frame.
There's about there's about a 30 to 40 second gap, and then if there isn't a hand, it appears on the hand symbol. Then it appears the doors would start to close. The doors themselves take about 10-15 seconds to close.
It's just she's left this bag very close to us and decided to wander off a pair of stairs.
Yeah, she's put the bag on the wall and seems to have fixed it in place, like just attached it to the stone
now
wall.
She's wandering away. At which point, whatever
Yes.
weird kind of seagull that just so happens to be in there
Hmm.
she's well out of the way, but fair enough.
I believe the seagull will attack us if we go near it.
You can if you want.
Steal my chips.
If you want to dash and grab
No,
the
it's
bag.
fine. I will
Okay.
not do that.
There's a pause of about a minute and a half. Then Meredith comes back down.
Yeah, can Lorelei investigate, try and see which of the buttons have been pressed more recently, or?
They appear to be magical in nature, and so don't really degrade in any way.
Oh, speaking of which, what happened when Jeremy pinged it?
Oh yeah, you get a sense of transmutation magic, quite strong, from all 6 of the buttons.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
I'm out. I have no idea.
would any of the rest of you like to have a look at that? It is quite instructive.
Yeah, Lorelei will go for that. Tristan's
Okay.
getting away though.
You can just scry for him again.
Unless he's stuck wherever he is.
Either way, Lorelei can scry for him again if necessary.
Okay, who wants to go investigate?
I think I need to stay here.
I'm gonna hang here with you, Ian Jeremy. I'm kind of just gonna look, like stand guard towards where the bone claw was.
Would you like to have a look?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Lorelei's gonna go for it.
Okay.
Cry of Neda!
Neda's gonna go for it.
Yeah. Shame Pip couldn't make. But yeah. But anyway. So Lorelei walks up the spiral staircase. She sees at the top some sort of altar. It is a large gilt table with possibly gold, like little eagles coming off the 4 corners. It all seems to be one integral piece. On the top of this, there is, like, degraded with age. You can still see some scraps of purple in the fabric. What appears to be like an old, worn-down cushion. On top of which is a large skull with 2 emeralds, one in each eye.
Would she know the arcane significance of that?
Roll me Arcana.
That's not great. Oh no, it's 17.
17. This... I mean, it could just be decoration. There's a chance that that's a demi-lich. She would know of such a thing. She would have never have seen it before. It appears inert.
Well, she's not going to touch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she would touch it. Anything else?
The room, other than that, appears barren. It appears to be a high ceiling, maybe 50, 60 feet ahead above her, and the stones are just blue-grey blocks all the way around.
And what's Meredith doing?
Meredith is not in the room. She's come back down again.
Yep. Lorelei's going to come out then.
Okay. Sure. She comes back down. Meredith, interestedly, what did you ask?
Sorry, what? Who's she asking this to?
Lorelei. You're playing Lorelei, yeah?
I am, but there's
Okay.
a lot going on.
Okay, yeah, I know. What did you ask?
Ask about what?
Oh, you might as well take your hand off the button, my dear.
You're just locking Lorelei in!
No, did she not? No, she must have come back
Lorelei,
out. If
you said Lorelei came back down, yeah?
Yeah, she came back down.
yeah, if she's having a
Yeah.
conversation with Meredith, then.
So, yeah, Meredith kind of had this conversation in the tower, but then as she's saying this, she's walking out
Okay.
past the door again. And Lorelei can choose to stay there if she wants.
No, she's coming out.
Or she can come out, yes. There's a pause of about 30, 40 seconds, and then the doors just slowly...
Ask about what? I can't do Welsh.
Also point out that Meredith left the goose in there. Well, the seagull.
No, Meredith... She left it on the wall in the corridor, just to the left of the buttons.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, no. Yeah, she distinctly, specifically did not leave it in the room, in case you did close the door on her. Yeah, or try to. So then you would be with the goose.
It was an implied threat.
Sorry, yes.
Fair enough. I thought she'd walked through the door and then she'd attached it, because then you were like, oh, she walked up the stairs, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. She's
Yeah.
decided to leave her goosey friend with
Yeah.
her.
In a way, we as players are immune to fear from threats because we don't comprehend it.
I apologise, but yes, I did mention she put it on the wall and then walked in, but never mind. Yeah, she
Sorry, in a bag.
removes the bag from the wall.
Oh.
There's just sort of a gentle, you see, like, there's almost like this orange glow to the neck of the bag as she just takes it off the wall with a bit of a pull.
Flame book leaf. Because dagger seems to refer to anything with weaponry. Windows are
Oozes
portals.
weaponry.
And the skull is undead, which leaves the flame, the leaf, and the book.
The doors grind open. And looking out, you can see in this new room, it's almost like a glass house. You can see, in fact, you'd call it a greenhouse, in fact, it's strange. It's almost like an old botanical garden. There's a few trees still sort of there. They seem to have breached up and hit the roof, and the canopy is just stretched across most of this, but the wood is old and grey, and there are vines just black and crisp, like they've been burned by age.
Right.
There's an odd smell. It's like fetid earth just comes roiling out.
Nope.
And as you look, you can't quite see, but it's almost like if you look away and look back again, the branches seem to be in slightly different positions, almost like they're moving, but never quite
Ents, yeah?
never quite as you can see.
So, how many times have we selected flame?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Because I remember the first time we did have a flaming city, we now burnt plants.
So we had... the systems we've had so far... A flame, window, leaf.
Okay.
Skull, leaf, book. Flame, book, window.
What did Meredith choose?
Meredith chose flame, book, leaf.
Because if she's asked that weird scully thing something, we can wait until she's buggered off and then reopen it again.
Could ask it where Tristan
Also,
is.
secondly, what happens if you make the same combination again? We haven't tried that, at which point maybe it just ends up, the combination might be correct, but it goes through a cycle of certain things.
So, shall I try... Not the suit of armour corridor.
Burning City, that one was far off.
Flame, window, leaf.
Flame, leaf, window.
Window, leaf.
Fair enough.
I've got leaf, window in this. So yeah, I said flame, skull, leaf, book, window, dagger. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, we've not tried dagger. Oh no, we have.
No.
Dagger always seems to nearly get us killed.
Flame, window, leaf.
Yeah.
So can we only hit these in a chronological order?
You can hit them in whatever order you like, but I've only written each combination only seems to. So yeah, you hit flame, window, leaf. Sure. The doors open up, and you can see again. There's that you're in the hills,
Okay.
and there's that city in the distance. It appears to be still on fire. Doesn't seem to have progressed much from the 20 minutes ago when you opened this combination before.
Flame seems to be wreckage. Yeah, flame seems to be wreckage. Skull seems to be undead. Window is portal, and dagger is weapon. I'm not sure what leaf and book are.
There's a pause, and then the doors shut again.
We're not sure what leaf and book are.
Can I just hit my hand on the right hand? You know, the thing that pulses.
Yeah.
Just hit my hand on that.
When it's so the doors are closed.
Yeah,
You hit your hand. Nothing.
just in case.
Mhm.
See, I don't know what leaf and book do.
I guess we could start experimenting with leaf and book plus one other.
Yeah,
So,
Wait, hold on, hasn't Meredith already chosen one of those?
good question.
leaf, book, and flame.
Right.
Let's try leaf, book, window.
Leaf,
Wait.
book, window. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
No, that's fine.
Leaf, book, window.
So we should get portal plus whatever those
Yeah.
two modifiers are.
Grinds slowly open, and there is now a smell of it's cold. It's almost ice. It's familiar to you, actually. It smells of home.
Oh.
This opens up, and
James, bro, how you doing?
it appears to be just like you can just see the Shadowfell, like just beneath you, a long way beneath you. There is a huge, empty, open, rolling plain of just blackness. In the distance, in the far distance, you get the impression of like buildings, but it's just hard to make out. Looking around the corner, looking around the side, you can see cliffs, and you appear to be some maybe 200-300 feet up from the floor, set in the side of a cliff. There are strange creatures slowly rolling across the landscape beneath. You know them as, there are Chadakai, there are the souls of the damned, wanderers. There's worse.
Sweet.
Abominations know these lands.
No sequels. No.
They are
Daggerbook leaf.
abominations.
Ents with
You're
all-
insistent on giving me it backwards, aren't you?
Ents with swords. Like this.
Mhm. It opens out again. This time, you see quite a sight, actually. There is a huge bell jar in front of you with a hissing animal in it. Around are bookshelves. Seem to be populated with books. The animal seems feline and potentially rabid. It is... The glass of the bell jar itself is immaculate, but the thing inside, it seems to have... It is wearing some semblance of clothing, but a lot of it is just rent, and there are deep scars in its flesh.
Okay, I'm going into this one that's got books in it.
Moira's just like,
Stares at
be
you
here all day.
and just throws itself at the glass, and but quite before it can reach the glass, there's some sort of energy holding it back.
Hmm.
Not real. Not real.
That was not real?
Give me perception.
Oh, no, it's fine.
No, I'm not even going to tell you that. No, it's killed not real.
Kill, not real.
The party
seems-
sets off on a quest to kill Nodriel.
Find and kill Nodril. It seems to... It tries to like throw itself at the glass several times and then sort of walks in a little circle and sits down and curls itself up against its own tail.
It goes to sleep.
It does not. It stares at you intently,
Right.
trying to figure out if you're real.
Okay.
And it's just...
I'm still going to try and go and see what these books are.
Sure. So, there are... You can see in front of you, there's like 4 sets of bookshelves. So, there's the bell jar in the middle, then a set of bookshelves, and then a gap, and then a set of bookshelves. At the back, there is another set of bookshelves alongside, and then there is a balcony up, and there along each set of walls, there are more bookshelves. Where would you like to go? The whole room... Oh, who's holding... Is anyone holding the door open?
Bonk.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Sure. It's always good to check. But yeah.
Okay, so to be honest, I'll start with the bottom set of bookshelves and just looking for if I can actually read them, because of course I don't read numerous languages,
Mm.
and I guess keywords to do with, I'd say, Boulder Eye,
Mm.
Nagpers. Anybody else need anything?
Lorelei will come in and look for a Borea.
There appear to be black and brown leather, and some there's orange and green cloth back books. None of them have any titles on.
Okay, fair enough. Then pick a random one and open it.
Sure. As you grab it,
Now we're gonna fight cats.
give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. What were you going to say?
Anything about stealing souls?
Anything?
About stealing souls or anything.
Oh, or lawfully acquiring them from cousins.
23.
23. You take halved then, so 15 halved to 7. You take 7 points of force damage as your body is sort of wrenched towards the bell jar You feel like almost you're skipping along the floor,
Yeah.
and you start to you feel yourself phase, and your whole vision becomes blurry, and you make it about halfway, like about 10 feet towards the bell jar, before you stop.
Do I have the book or not?
No, you do not. As you grab the book, this happened,
Oh.
and the creature inside stares at you and just starts throwing itself at the glass in your direction, taking a fair bit of bludgeoning damage. Again.
Does anybody know what this is?
Do we know what this creature is?
Let me roll arcane. Arcana.
Sure.
Usually it's just
whatever
not
the heck it's
not a
called.
tabaxi or something
No,
straightforward
Lorelai
like that.
doesn't know what it is.
What'd she roll?
Natural 1.
Roll Arcane, Arcana, or Religion.
Oh, natural 1 too.
None of us know what it is.
It appears
No good dice.
This is the thing.
Today?
it could almost be a tabaxi, but somehow it just seems more monstrous, more fucking livid.
What's a tabaxi?
A tabaxi is like
You got one of your little card things that I can read.
Tabaxi is a cat person, like
Tabaxi.
you know, like I'm a half dragon person.
Yeah,
A tabaxi is a half cat person.
yeah.
I like those things they have in Skyrim.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly like those actually.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Khaleesi has wares if you have coin. Is it Khaleesi? No, it's something else. Khalid. Khajiit, that's the one. It's not racist.
Honestly,
They're
we
not.
we could be here all day. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Do you want to just go back to Kellingworth?
It looks like that, but much like bulkier
Oh.
somehow, and it's almost like its eyes are bright red, and its hands are backwards. You notice, instead of having like thumbs at the top, it appears to have thumbs at the bottom, like its hands are backwards. It's
Well,
not
to be honest,
particularly as it's like trying to claw at the glass. You can see the thumbs are the wrong sides.
Well, this has been about 20 minutes. Tristan's either dead or gone.
I also feel like, to be honest, we've recorded all of the combinations, at which point if we find out we can use some of this as a portal, for example the Shadow Veil,
Yes?
then it's quite useful. He's gone, we'll just scry for him again if we need him. And to be honest, I'm not so happy. What's Meredith, whatever,
What's Meredith doing?
that one.
Oh, while you were looking at this, Meredith has seemingly vanished.
Oh, that's great. Type in the one that she suggested again. Let's go and ask
Flame
this,
book leaf.
this question to this weird skull, because she mentioned about asking a question.
Great idea.
If it's a... Well, if it's a demi-lich, then she could have asked us a question for an... I'm going Scottish, fuck it.
Hers was book window dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have noted this. Flame window leaf was the no, hang on, fuck. Flame leaf book was the botanical garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, she must have asked the demi-lich what she a question.
There you go. Well, let me do that.
Because normally...
I mean, Scouse is close to Welsh.
Normally demi-liches require something in return.
In it, like.
And kind of want you to set them free, and then kind of like with the coin in situation that we
Fair.
just had.
Well, we've got the password. We can come back later.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Kingy thinks you could use the corpse of the bone claw, like in a jar, just have it as ammunition in a sling. But yeah, not
Who
sure
has
about
the
that
biggest jar.
I'm impressed he's still watching as we're just like crapping out on this puzzle.
one. Maybe. Oh, that might have been a while ago. But yeah, no.
Sliding it into the bag of holding.
So, flame window leaf, skull leaf book, flame book window, flame skull dagger, book window dagger, flame leaf book window, and dagger book leaf.
So hold on. If I draw a little diagram,
Yeah,
I can work
wait.
out what combinations we haven't tried yet, even though it's 3 times.
As the door is closing on the library, the creature in the jar goes, "Wait! I give you knowledge!"
Yeah, we'll come back later.
Yeah, come back later.
Clunk.
Weird creature.
Wait, hold on. 3 to the power of, what would it be, 5? How many symbols
6.
are there again? 6.
We could be here
No,
a
no.
while.
No, 3 to the power 6 is what it would be if you could say do fire, 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 or
That's
have like.
okay. It's slightly less of a
Yeah.
pain in the ass.
And again, if Fire Skull Leaf was different from Leaf Skull Fire,
Yeah.
then that would still be a lot more. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
But as far as I can tell, whichever order you put them whichever
Book,
order you put them
window,
in,
dagger.
then what? Sorry.
Book, window, dagger.
I think book, I'm not going to lie, seems to
Oh,
have
yeah.
some form of knowledge or
Knowledge.
bargaining or previous place where you could get it. So, for example, the greenhouse might
Yeah.
have been something to do with, I don't know, weird kind of alchemy and living trees. And then you've got the skull thing. You've just had the library that we've got. So this will be an interesting one.
There is a ruined desk. There seems to have been maybe old paper that has just rotted and mulched down and frayed. It's almost like burned with age. On this what was once probably a very nice desk that seems to be slowly crumbling. There is the spiral staircase up the outside.
Is there anything in the desk?
Up the edge of this room.
Is there anything in the desk?
In the dust.
Oh, I see.
Desk.
Sorry, we're back to the lich room. My
You said-
bad.
You said book, window, dagger, yeah?
Yeah, no, we're back to the lich room. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
You weren't paying attention to what you were telling me?
There's a lot of combinations here.
Yes, I'm aware.
So if order doesn't matter, how many combinations are there at that point?
There can't be that many left.
Oh man, it's almost like you could do it with maths.
Leaf book
I
window
don't
was
do
the shadow
maths.
fell. Skull leaf book
Well,
was
so
the
that's what I was
chapel.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
If you,
Flame skull leaf. Have we done flame skull leaf? Nope. Flame skull leaf.
all of the combinations.
You do notice with the wizard tower, there was just a gentle hissing noise you could hear as before the doors start to close and clunk. Flame skull leaf.
Tim didn't create a room.
A confused dungeon master appears behind a door. He hesitates. Frustrated.
He hesitates for he is halfway through putting his trousers on. No. The doors open up, and is a large square room. And on the back wall is about 5 skeletons chained in old rusted manacles.
Man,
Anything else or just that?
they're gonna
Just
be
that.
undead at this point.
And you hear a crunch as one looks up at you. Wait, you pressed the things in? Yeah, looks up at you on the door, and then there's like a noise as just the skull detaches. Roll me initiative. Did I not bring it?
I was thinking they were going to do Remains of the Day. Wow. That is a tune and alarm. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. That was just the door. Yeah. Oh shit! There it is.
Well, we might have found the right door, but might be in trouble.
Honestly, I thought this was the first one you'd go for.
No.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, hold on. Why is this initiative?
Because the
doors-
flame skulls are attacking us.
Yeah, but the door will close in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, like
5 rounds of combat.
5 rounds of combat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It took them about 6 seconds to notice you,
Okay.
so 4 rounds of combat.
Okay.
Unless they make the corridor.
Which they
What
probably will.
the heads?
They may come out after you.
Book window
Okay,
dagger.
that's fine.
Book window dagger. Skull leaf book window. Flame skull dagger. Skull leaf dagger. Right. I don't know. feel like Skull Leaf Dagger's just going to be another pain in the ass.
I don't think. Okay, so I don't think there's that many of these. I tried to do it the dumbest way I could. I just started working through them sequentially until I got to ones that I'd already done.
Yeah.
And that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Something like that. If the order doesn't matter and you can't press one twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many have we tried?
1, 2, 3.
I can't even set the
4,
tone with like changing
5,
the music
6.
because my laptop's
7,
sparked.
8, 9.
So we've got to be pretty close then.
We can't be far off. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Well, Tim
I
says
did
so.
this in no particular order here.
Okay.
Okay, where are you guys stood, by the way?
We're all by the console, I'd imagine.
You're all by the console.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So
Okay,
give me the ones we've done so far.
and so
So,
Kador isn't appearing in this
started
fight.
with
I
Flame
think
Window
Nether
Leaf.
probably isn't. Are you having Lorelei in here?
Okay, so Flame Window Leaf on my accounting would
I think
be
pretty much everybody is
1,
just chilling at the console.
6.
Just chilling in the console. Who's Jaegering who then?
Uh,
Do you want to run two
I need
characters?
some more.
Okay.
I'll go
Because-
back to this.
If someone's in the fight, you're gonna have to run them.
well, everybody is, so I'm assuming. Who wants Neda? Who wants... Wait, have we got Kador?
We don't have Kador with us, so Kador's not running.
Kador's not in.
So who wants to run Neda and I'll
I'll
run
run
Lorelei? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To get back to being a barbarian.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, terrible. That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
10. Do that.
So that is. Nope, you were that. Don't fuck me up. There isn't more fighty music there, is there? Are you just going through it?
Okay.
Okay, 20 and above.
Nope.
15 to 20.
Nope.
16.
16 for Johan.
And Jeremy.
Sorry, fucking
Who's?
Jeremy.
Johan was my old warlock.
Oh, I remember you.
Oh wait, should I also roll for
Neda.
Neda? Okay,
Yes.
she's on 19. So
Right, so Neda first. Okay then. 10 to 15. Uh, 5 to 10.
9.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 7 for Lorelei.
Okay, don't forget Lorelei has counterspell, I believe.
Yes, Lorelei does have counter spell.
Cool. Moira, what'd you get?
5.
That's 5 to 10. Give me a roll off.
6.
Okay then. Where's the music gone?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Then yeah, Neda goes first. What would she like to do?
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. Wait, she needs fireball. But yeah, sure. Why not lightning bolt?
She can do lightning. So they're parallel to her, so she could only hit one with lightning bolt.
Okay.
So if she wants to, she can.
Or
How many spell slots does Neda have? Is it in the pile in the middle there?
No, it should be on the second paper.
Oh yeah.
wait. 1 at 5.
Oh.
1 at 3.
Cool.
So that's how
Sure.
many. Hang on, pass it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's got 4 first level, 3 second, 2 third, 3 fourth, and 1 fifth left to cast.
Okay.
So the numbers written are how many spell slots she has,
Yeah.
and then the
Lines are how many she's got left.
lines are what she's cast.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Mhm.
Fair enough. So.
Okay.
Okay, Storm Sphere might have been useful, but. Because if you cast that at the entrance.
Oh, who's got a hand on the button? Or is no one holding the button?
Moira.
Are you keeping the door open?
Oh no, we've taken the hand off. Actually.
Right,
Just
okay
waiting
then,
waiting
sure.
for the door to close.
Okay.
Thought I'd ask, just in case. But no, yeah.
Wait, what does shield do?
Shield
Adds
a
5
+5
to your AC for 1 round.
Reaction.
Yeah. It's a reaction rather than action, yeah. What does Neda do?
I feel like I might as well just use Firebolt.
Does Neda have Firebolt?
As a
Firebolt, right?
As a cantrip, it's it won't do much.
No, okay.
That's fine though. If you want to, roll Firebolt.
Yep.
Do you know how?
Assuming, I just don't know what damage dice it.
Let me.
Sure. Oh no, that's right. You roll to attack and add her spell attack modifier
It was an 8.
plus
+7.
Okay, so
15.
15, yeah.
Does hit.
Okay, and then.
It's 1d10 fire damage.
Unfortunately, the fire, as it hits this thing, it just seems to ignite it, and the fire of the skull just burns out. It doesn't do any damage.
Okay, it's immune to fire.
Okay, well, at least we found that one out.
That was a good one to find out.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Neda hide behind the console?
It doesn't really protrude much out. She can try. She can actually hide behind. There's a 20-foot. Oh well, okay. We'll make it 15 feet because that's on the map. There's a 15-foot like basic corridor between this. She could just hide around the corner of the corridor.
Okay. Yep, she'll do that.
10 there. Okay. Oh yeah, shit. Let's put on the battle cap because why not? Might as well pretend like we're doing this professionally. Okay. Yep. So Neda hides there. Boop. Okay then, Jeremy.
So is Jeremy standing at the portal right now? Is he standing at the kind of where are the doors?
The portal is here. The console is basically you stood at the console with Moira, who's been tapping in. So yeah, Moira's here. This is where the goose was, but the goose is now gone with Meredith. Jeremy is here.
So Jeremy would move to just the right side of the doors.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 feet. Sure. So the door will close basically on you, so it would crush you stood here. You could step 5 foot back if you prefer.
Oh, 5 foot back. Yeah, just
Sure. Okay.
in the way, but not getting trapped in an otherworldly skull dimension.
Fair enough, yeah. You can see, like, the bands of these doors are this strange green glowing metal. It's just sort of faintly sort of turquoisey green. And it seems to be around just a heavy stone door that seems to match the stone of work of the rest of this. Is a sort of blue-grey. And you have seen it, like, it is massively thick, about 5 foot thick as it comes in and slams across. But sure.
And
Stood just in before that, yeah.
Jeremy is going to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can he take a bonus action, but hold his action?
Yeah, you can have a bonus action now, and you can hold an action for later. Sure.
So, of course, he rages,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the wrong dice for his rages, so that's not going to help get me very far at all.
Whoop. Oh, that would have been better.
Is anything within 30 feet of me right now?
Not enemies aren't. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Okay. A bolt of light shoots out of Jeremy's chest and does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to ready the action thwack a skull if it comes into range.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough, yeah. Absolutely, you can hold your attack. You can hold both your attacks. So, First flaming skull is going to come up. 1, 2, 3. Shit. Oh yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's as close as it can get. And then it's going to throw fireball.
Yep. Lorelei's going to cast counter spell.
Fair enough. Fireball fades.
Thanks, Lorelei.
Pencil.
The second skull sees this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, 'cause
6,
there's going to be a lot of fireballs happening.
7, 8.
Cone of cold.
And it's going to throw down Flaming Sphere. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears as an unoccupied space, blah 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 blah. It's going to put it just basically right in the middle of U3.
Does Neda want to counter spell?
Can Neda counter spell?
Can Ned a counter spell? 3rd level spell.
It'll be, in 3.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Larissa, there is a...
Hedor.
That's what it is. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play the game of counterspell.
So, there's a flaming sphere right there.
The counter spell skull counter spells you.
Counterspell.
In fact, there we go, that's better. Big red flaming sphere right there. It appears to be putting off a lot of heat, hurting the 3 people stood next to it.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, in my current position, hit any of the skulls, preferably the one that is generating a small ball of fire?
That is this one that's just come up and you saw it cast it.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away. So, yeah, you could run up and stab it if you wanted.
No, I don't want to stab it.
Oh.
Because I don't want to get trapped in another dimension.
That's fair. Yeah, you can Eldritch Blast it.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Sure. Roll the attack.
Right, now let's see if I can get this right once. Wait, is it, what did we decide? Is it better to do one at a time? Or roll both? We'll do one at a time.
Do one at a time, then we can do it.
19.
That's a crit.
Oh yeah?
Because you crit on a 9. Oh, you've not hexbladed.
Wait, hold
yet.
on. Okay, if I hexblade first,
Hmm.
is that allowed?
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Okay, so now I've got 19.
So that's a crit.
Okay,
So that is 2d10.
2d10.
That's 12.
That one.
Yes.
And this
That's an 8. That's the 10, yeah. 2d10.
8.
8 plus 4?
4.
4. 12. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Sorry about that.
Plus an extra 4 from the Hexblade's Curse. 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then roll again.
5. And then plus 8, no. So it's
So it just has to...
12.
Sorry, it's just going to try and concentrate on the spell. It does. Sorry, and 12 to hit
12, yeah.
does not.
Okay.
Okay, 1 strike.
Where's... Yeah, so actually 19 should have been plus 8, shouldn't it?
We did add plus 8.
Fair enough.
I added an extra 4 on.
Lorelei.
Lorelei's gonna... Could she get 2 in a row at this point?
Yeah, she could probably get this one and this one if
Yeah.
they're in a line.
She's going to bonus action Blade Song,
Okay.
because that will have dropped by now,
Mm-hmm.
after all that pissing about. And yeah, she's going to cast Lightning Bolt in the line at the Flaming Spheres. I think it's a safe one now.
Lightning bolt at the one that's casting the flaming sphere and the one behind it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 and 3. Sure. Dexterity saves.
I believe so. Yeah. 17.
17 to save. Jesus, okay. Dexterity.
My dice.
That is a 21
That succeeds.
and a 19.
That succeeds too. That's a
Okay.
shame.
They seem to be adept at avoiding magical damage. Well, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
When you roll like this. 20, 37 half.
37 halved to 18.
That's still quite a cracking amount of damage.
Yeah.
And she's gonna try and get out of the
So it'd be like there. Sure.
she's gonna try and get out of the
Fire.
grouping.
Sure.
Yeah. Like try not to group.
Mm-hmm. Okay. These two. This guy is going to come up, fly up to there, and hit fireball
Counter
at.
spell.
Good point.
We've just had Lorelei's turn, so she can do it again.
Yep. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, and then it is going to fireball there, which gets you 4. So I'm going to need dexterity saving throws, please.
From who?
Moira, Jeremy, Larissa, and Neda, please.
Is this an effect I can see?
Yes.
Fire
Oh God,
is an
yes.
effect you can see.
So Moira got an 11.
2,
Wait.
3,
Yep.
4. That's a
Which is quite good for Moira.
yeah.
That is good for Moira.
Blah 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 blah. 11 is a fail.
Ah, that's a shame.
16.
16 is a success.
Woo!
16
Can I have a look at our list of combinations?
Yes.
Thank you.
Damn, that's a lot of ones.
It's good for us.
The one bloody fireball I get off. Okay. And 16, and what did Neda get? Or Neda's?
So no, Neda is 16.
Yep.
Hold on. Why can't I see dexterity?
Second one down.
20 unnatural.
20 unnatural. 20 is also a save. Okay. So that is 21 points of fire damage, halved to 10 on those who saved.
Okay.
Sorry, how much was that on those who saved?
Halved, so 21 halved is 10.
10.
10.
Yeah. And that's on 8 in D6.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. There's like 5 ones and a 2. Hmm. Okay, but that's the end of all there goes. Moira.
Moira is going to walk into the centre of the skulls if she can.
Into the centre of the skulls.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
How far away?
25.
How far away am I from the other skulls?
The other skulls.
I need to be within 30 feet of those.
30 feet of those.
However that happens, I don't mind.
Yeah. You'd actually probably be stood. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, there. You could just stand next to Jeremy. You have to walk past this flaming sphere, but yes.
10 undead.
Okay.
All of them?
Yep.
Can you do that? Oh, okay, fair enough then.
So.
Just turning to people's decapitated heads.
Oh, these are challenge rating 4. Does that mean they're destroyed?
No, it's only if they're challenge rating 1 or lower.
Okay, this is a wisdom save.
Destroy undead.
Well, turn dead.
It's got to be a wisdom saving throw. Hang on.
Is anyone left to go after Moira?
No, I'm the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Will we have a break after this?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Oh yeah, totally. Wisdom saving throw. So that's a 1, a 13, a 16, and a 20, but not in that order. So that's 2 fails.
I think the 16 fails.
16
I
fails.
think my spell save is 17.
Shit, really?
Let me. Yep, save DC 17.
Okay then.
So 3 fail.
So. Yep. These 3 are all scared of you. This one is not. But
What?
sure.
Is the one that's scared of me, does it have to maintain the flaming sphere?
One of them that is scared of you does have to maintain the flaming sphere.
Okay. So, how much movement do I have left?
You've gone 20 feet.
Can I move 10 feet back and around the corner?
5, 10. Sure.
And I'm going to healing word myself.
Sure. And then that, you take 2d6 fire damage from the flaming sphere. That's 8 points of fire damage.
Jesus. Right, don't attack the ones that are scared of me. The door's going to close, we don't have to deal with them.
Sorry, make a dexterity saving throw. God, this is really like a nerfed... It's only a second level spell.
It's a fail, don't worry.
Okay, right, yeah. Then, yeah, you take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at... I think it might be 3rd level time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then.
Okay. Moira's back into double digits. Don't hit the ones that are scared of me. That one isn't. Attack that one.
Yep. And we'll take a pee break. We'll leave the cameras on mute, but we'll leave them up. And, yeah, just go refill the kettle. And that is 1 round of combat. Alright, and yeah, Sandra's back on.
Okay.
Oh,
My
Oh.
compliments to your milkman.
I'll pass that on to him if I
Okay.
ever meet him.
brewed a bit. Dip out some of it. Nice. Oh, anyone else like a cup of tea?
Alright, go on. Top me up.
Alright.
Thank you. I'll do.
Yep.
Cheers.
Arg! Oh, good grief. God, that's a distance. Ah, I made it. Spot of milk. Oh, hello, welcome back. So, you're in the middle of kicking some ass. Neda sees that 3 of the flaming skulls have suddenly had a bit of a change of what would be heart if they had one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still kind of hiding around the corner.
Yes.
You could lightning bolt that one though, because we know lightning bolt works.
Yeah, go on.
So it's a dex save from them.
Sorry, is she lightning bolting these 2 or these 2?
Just one.
Just-
The one that's not afraid is the one that's...
Frankly, so the one that's not afraid is this one.
Okay.
There's no way of hitting it with lightning bolt without also hitting at least this one.
Okay, hold on.
Unless she wants to run in the room.
Nope.
Nope. We are
Yeah, it's
trying
an option.
desperately not to run in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can see with the pencil of destiny, where things are. This is the one that is not afraid. Right here. This is the,
Chromatic orb.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no idea what any of these do.
Oh, chromatic orb. You roll to attack, and you choose fire, lightning, acid, cold, elemental types of
So
damage.
my point is that if I use chromatic orb, I could just hit the one that isn't afraid.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You
Okay.
can also choose lightning for that.
Yes. So I'll choose lightning and create an orb around the one that's not afraid.
Chromatic orb. Sure. Roll the attack using your spell attack modifier and a d20.
It's +7.
And I believe it is.
8.
+8, my bad.
22.
22 does hit. Roll damage. This is 3d8 of the type you choose, which can be acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I have another d8?
Yeah,
You know what? Here's
Mhm.
Oh, it's good.
16, 17, 18, 19.
19.
19 points of damage.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine, yeah. Just takes out that tiny little diamond, spins it around to the lightning edge, fires it through. This thing, again, is resistant, so it takes half damage.
It's resistant to lightning as well.
Yes. Did not say this before. But yeah.
It was resistant to fire because I tried fireball first.
It was immune to fire completely.
Ah.
Resistant to lightning. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
I did say this, didn't I?
you did say it was immune to fire.
you
I
did say it
can't
was immune
remember.
to fire, but I didn't get that from the lightning.
But that's the thing because Lorelei didn't actually cast lightning, correct?
No, could Lorelei cast lightning bolt?
Yeah, lightning bolt. And I said it was.
Oh, but maybe none of it hit.
No, it hit.
No, it hit, and it was resistant to it.
Oh.
Yeah, like I
fair
said.
enough
But Neda has elemental adept.
Yes, she does.
Ah! That's a good point. She can use Elemental Adept, and it is no longer resistant to lightning damage. That's absolutely fine.
then. Okay.
Well done, Neda.
Yeah.
Keeping track.
I don't even know what that is.
I can't keep track of everything,
No,
so
no,
yes, I
no.
appreciate that.
That's okay. I don't even know what that is.
She
It's-
has a skill
it's
that
a feat.
means that anything that would be resistant to lightning is not resistant to lightning.
It's wonderful.
She's
I love it.
extra good at lightning.
She is. Okay, Jeremy.
Uh,
These things have not quite got to you.
so we're not rushing in.
It appears not.
Jeremy rushes in.
Okay.
Fair enough. There's two right in front of you. They appear to be trying to turn around.
Do not
Currently.
attack those ones. Back right. Back right.
I feel, but don't know, the turned undead don't take opportunity attacks. Let's find out.
Let me check that for you.
Do you want to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get up to there.
Jeremy feels.
They do not attack you.
Hey.
For they haven't. Their only action they can take is run.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Jeremy is firstly going to fire his chest laser at the one non-frightened skull.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to need a save from that skull, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Well, it rolled a 3, so I think that's a fail. Yeah.
So 1d6 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
3 half to 1, perhaps.
Radiant.
Yes.
It takes the full damage.
Hey, 3, and it's blinded.
And it's blind. Oh fuck. Okay. And it's got no third level.
It's a skull. It should be blinded anyway.
You would
hope
think.
so, but no.
Oh. Nope. Yeah, it's not immune to blind. Somehow, the fires in its eyes wink out, even though its massive green plume of flame like a hair appears to still be lit.
Oh no! It cries. Okay, and so he starts swinging the fist of toffee at it like he's playing softball.
It's kind of like a Back to the Future Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown.
Not a mohawk. Oh,
No.
shame.
Except it also comes round to include the mouth. Yeah, sorry.
It's got
Fist
cool
of toffee.
sideburns.
Yeah.
Fist of toffee.
He does. Except they're very warm.
And the first swing of the fist of toffee is a 24 to hit.
24 does hit. Yep.
Its armor class is not 25.
Its armor class is, yeah, indeed, not 25.
And that's 11 plus 3 for his rage damage.
Mm-hmm. So 14.
And on the backswing, it's a 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Hey! And that's 11 plus 3, 14 toffee damage.
With the first crack, you can see scars, breaks just sort of splinter around this blinded flame skull. The second one, like bloody I forget his name. Anyway, like a fucking baseball, you smack this thing across with a hammer and it just shatters, bursts into 100 pieces. And as you look down, you see there aren't walls to the left or right as you see around you, but corridors that just seem to stretch off into blackness. You hear the clink of chains off in the darkness.
Friendly chains?
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Cuddly chains?
Who's to say?
Whatever movement Jeremy has left, he would use to try and get back towards the door.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, I can get all the way back then.
30, because the second diagonal is double. 5, 10, so that's 40. So you are exactly where the
That's 2 then.
doors would close on you.
No, then we've got another 6 seconds before they close. It's fine.
Jeremy's strength versus magical doors.
So, they're all scared?
Yep.
They're all running away. Do you take an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay then.
Instructions.
Smart Jeremy.
Where was he this whole time?
Okay. Oh, wait, shit. No, that one. This one. Okay.
Wait, only 2 skulls have run away.
Yeah, it's not. It's 2
They run away
skulls,
on their
2
turn.
People, 2 skulls.
Oh, okay.
Larissa. They just rolled really close to each other. But yeah, I rolled for all 4. It's easier when there's just one type of enemy.
There's no point in attacking the other skull because it's frightened, so it's going to run away.
I mean, you can if you want.
To be honest,
They don't get to save at all against this, do they? It keeps going, the turn undead.
Yep. Unless we attack them,
Mm-hmm.
then it gets a save.
Yep.
no. To be honest, let's just not do anything. Can I save an attack like in Jeremy?
You
did?
can hold your attack, yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
That's absolutely fine. Okay. Lorelei?
Yeah, she's just going to stand down.
Okay. Right. This flame skull runs away. And where the other one was, you can see the shards. You can hear them clinking, scraping on the floor. And they just come together, gently reform into a skull. It is upside down. And then it flips itself the right way up. And Jeremy, looking off into the dark, it flips itself onto its side. Fuck it. You can see in the darkness as like pairs of orange eyes just suddenly blink.
Orange eyes like the flames that we're seeing in these skulls?
Very similar to the flames you're seeing. And there's just maybe 10 pairs, maybe 20 on either side. More glistening like a whole constellation off in the distance, this corridor. You don't know how far it goes.
Pinatas.
Yeah, but they reform.
And yeah, you do know already, because you've faced flaming skulls before, they reform in a number of hours. This thing seems on the floor to just be reforming immediately.
So check out, the door's about to close.
Moira.
Can I just... Isn't the flame sphere gone?
Yeah, Fliz has run away.
No, it ran away. It has not stopped concentrating on the spell. Doesn't need
Okay.
to...
I don't... It doesn't really say about spells, so... I just thought
No.
the one that had cast it hadn't, but that's fine.
It can only use its action to run away, but it doesn't have to stop concentrating on spells, I believe.
No, that's fine. I am going to cast... What am I going to cast? That thing that
Dispel
makes...
magic?
No. Beacon of Hope. I cast Beacon of Hope. I hit Jeremy, I hit Ned, I hit Lorelei, I hit myself,
Mm-hmm. And Larissa?
and Larissa.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
then basically I will do a mass cure wounds where everyone gets the maximum amount, but I'll do that next time.
Fair. And you stop where you are? You're still very close to this
I'm
sphere.
backing up.
Okay.
Like all my movement back up.
Okay. You can get to there.
Cool.
Okay. End the round. Neda. Shit. Was Neda there the whole time?
Yep.
Sorry, she should have taken 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, hold on.
Give her 5 points of fire damage. She can, if you want, back away from the flaming sphere.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
You say 6. Yes.
6. And she can get up to Lorelei.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
And then save an action then. Or hold an action.
Sure. Fair enough.
Aren't the
That's it.
doors starting to close now?
No.
We've
Not
only
yet.
got another 1 round up, technically.
Tell me you prepared it. Yes, she did. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Jeremy.
The skull that's reforming,
Yep.
how close is it to? Is it within 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 30. Yes. No, 15, 25. Sorry. Yes.
So I'll need a DC 15 Constitution saving throw from it.
Sure. 5.
It's blind again.
Fair enough.
Oh, and it takes 5 points of radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And Jeremy steps 5 feet back through the doors.
Hup.
And readies the Fist of Toffee with a bonk.
You do press up against the flaming sphere there.
He's a barbarian. He can press up against a flaming sphere.
Fair enough. You take
Jeremy,
7 points of fire damage.
Jeremy tries to intimidate the flaming sphere
That's fair.
with his back. 7 points.
With just flexing his back muscles
Yep.
as they gently toast.
Yep.
Okay. At the edges here, you can see now interested skulls coming at just the ends of the corridor. Only Jeremy can really see these.
Oh, hi. How fascinating.
But yeah.
Love that they're interested.
Okay. End of Jeremy's turn. these two running away. I think it's safe to say they vanish off into the darkness. Larissa.
Lorelei shouts, "I've got a plan!
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't involve polymorph!"
I don't believe her. It involves polymorph.
Okay.
You just see off in the corner in the distance a horse's skull appears floating. Its eyes are on fire.
Wait, so hold on. Is the horse's skull being ridden by the human skull?
Asking important questions here.
Yes or no? It's important. I need to know.
It's not.
Ah.
It appears to be of its own accord, floating.
Would it be sort of riding it at roughly the location of the back, or would it be sort of sitting on the horse's head?
Well, like the head, obviously. Skull
Of course,
riding a skull.
yeah, no, I think you're right.
Of course.
I'm debating whether I go stand, so then if anything manages to get through the door, it's fine. But at the same time,
You do note of the ones that are appearing, the eyes are glowing orange. The back of them doesn't appear to be on fire green yet, unlike the 4 that came at the start.
Oh, guess that's good.
The one that is reforming on the floor, it is that you blinded. It appears that the green flame has come upon it.
so can I move so that I don't take damage from the flaming orb, but I can still hit the one that's just reformed?
You heard like the crunch of Jeremy hitting it with the radiant damage. If you were there, you'd have line of sight on it. Yes.
Okay, cool. So if I do Eldritch Blast on it again,
Yeah.
I'm going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I will also do Hexblade as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1d10 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. 18. Oh, sorry. Yes, 18 does hit.
Does
Sorry.
it?
Yes.
Okay. 4. Wait, is 0 double
No,
0?
0 is a 10.
0 is a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
14. Good stuff.
0. Yeah.
You do nose damage. Yes. Mm-hmm. Second hit.
15.
15 also hits. Yep.
And then,
Because of 13 hit before, if you remember.
yes. Also 10 plus 4.
14.
Yeah. Woohoo. No, wait, probably should have added those 8 because it's attack bonus.
It depends if you move the Hexblade's curse.
Yes, I did.
Then, yeah, it's another plus 8 of damage. The Hexblade's curse.
But I'm not critted, which means I don't think we add it.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not plus 8.
No.
Yeah, okay. So,
I think I need to rewrite this because it doesn't really 100% make sense.
No, that's fair. It was,
it comes up and it is going to use its multi-attack fire ray on you, Jeremy. Twice.
Now, would you say that a multi-attack fire ray does bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage?
I would say it does fire damage.
Damn. I knew you'd say that.
Here's the thing though. So it rolls a 9 to hit, which I believe does not.
Nope.
The second attack rolls a 16 to hit, which probably also doesn't.
It doesn't. It's close. But it doesn't.
Oh.
Yep.
The fire rays, because you...
Blinded.
Oh, it's blinded!
It is blinded.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, then the first one does 9. Sorry. The second one does 10, in fact. 10 to hit. Because I have disadvantage in those because it's blind. I'm so sorry, I forgot that. That's entirely on me.
I forgive you, Tim.
Yeah. So yeah, and then
It's like a fire break in a forest. You know, Jeremy's pre-burned, so there's nothing for the fire to actually take on at this stage.
as the rest of them come forward, including the horse, Jeremy, you just start hearing in your mind,
oh, fuck a duck.
join us. Moira.
What about Lorelai?
Oh shit, Lorelai should have been right after Larissa. I apologise.
Okay.
Well, horses have been talking, so it's fine.
Can she take a go now?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you.
Sure.
So Lorelai, after, having a bit of a pause just to look at the horse skull and really consider its anatomy, is going to fly up above the flaming sphere if possible.
No, she'd still be considered adjacent if she was on the roof to it. Because, as well, fire goes upwards.
Can she go round it?
It's kind of blocking the entrance.
What is the range on this? She has to be inside it, I think. Yeah, she does. Yeah, alright, she's going through it.
Okay. How far is she going? 5,
She's
10,
going next to
15,
Jeremy.
20, 25, 30, 35. Sure.
And she's casting Liamon's tiny hut, not horizontal, vertical,
Okay.
in front of the door.
She stood in the door currently. So there's the door is about 5 foot thick of stone,
So,
and it's about to. It's basically
she
going to clamp on
she
her.
wants the wall of force to be just in front of the door,
She's creating a barricade.
creating a barricade, basically.
Lehman's tiny hut takes a minute to cast.
No, it doesn't. It's an instant if you cast it through a spell, I believe, through a spell slot rather than ritual.
Nope. It's 11 minutes to cast as a ritual,
Oh fuck a duck! Right.
and it's a minute to cast to stop it being used in combat. It is a minute to cast.
You know what is instantaneous? Polymorph.
Shit. Nope. Sorry, I'm wrong. Wait. No, secret chest. Fuck, I'm looking the wrong one. 1 minute. Yes. It's a minute to cast or 11 minutes.
Polymorph the skull into a sperm whale.
Or polymorph you into a sperm whale.
I knew this day was coming. It was only a matter of time before Jeremy was used.
Why doesn't... Yeah, but if we can't do this, why doesn't Moira just do turn undead again?
Because I don't have it again.
Ah.
This is not a comet I get to do it twice in a day.
When did you use it the first time?
We were fighting an undead creature that was stabbing things.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bone claw.
Alright then. So how wide is this entrance?
15 feet across, and the stone door is 5 foot thick.
How high?
It's about 15 by 15, yeah.
15 by 15. What would be big enough?
And it's about to close on Lorelai and Jeremy.
No, I was standing one back.
Well,
That's why I'm
Lorelai-
fired.
Oh, you are? Sorry, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're both standing one back. You're
Lorelai
quite right. I'm
go
sorry.
there if she knew Liamon's tiny
Because, yeah,
it wouldn't work.
it closes on there. It closes.
Yeah,
yeah,
so send Lorelai back.
Oh, she was over there. Okay.
I think we just let this run its course.
It's almost like the designers thought, can't use Lehman's tiny hut in combat because that would be overpowered. Because it stops anything from coming through. Almost like a
Yeah.
globe of invulnerability.
I feel like, to be honest, just playing this out is probably our best option. Even if some of them get through, at least we can kind of.
Yeah, I think we can just
I
fill
feel
this.
Like also, if you guys have come across it previously, what they might do the same thing they did last time of break, but end up taking hours to reform rather than in that room.
Yeah,
taking
taking minutes.
seconds.
What does Lorelai do?
She casts invisibility on herself.
Fair enough. What does Moira do?
Moira casts Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
Cool. Okay.
Everyone gets the maximum.
Which is
8, 16, 24, 29.
okay.
Sweet.
And at the end of the round, join us. Jeremy, give me a wisdom saving throw. Sorry. Charisma saving throw. Apologies.
Am I fit to die?
You don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Here comes my -3.
How bad is that?
6.
6. You take a step forward.
Shit! Shit! And the door's starting to close.
This is the end of the third round.
Yeah, we've only got one round left.
Oddly enough, you don't feel like stepping backwards. Neda.
Has Nana got anything for this?
Join us. I forgot I had a horse's skull in there. I've got so many actual like human skulls I could use, but I've also got a horse's skull. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway,
Actually,
what does Neda? Does Neda have telekinesis? That could help.
That could help.
it does actually.
Yep, telekinesis. This is the time.
What does that?
Telekinesis.
This is probably what Neda would have thought of, which is why I mention it.
He has a ring of mind shielding on.
It does less than you would
Fuck.
think.
Oh no, yeah, it does. Yeah, that's a good point.
You would think that it would help with this. Okay, the skulls.
It keeps you from being scried upon. Does the ring of mind shielding?
Basically, yeah.
Observed from a distance.
I tell you what, the skulls don't know Jeremy's alignment.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she has to make a spellcasting ability check against Jeremy's strength.
Yes.
Oh, creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
Yep.
So
So
this isn't really telepathically communicating with me, is it?
not particularly. No.
No.
So you need to roll a d20 and add her spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm.
I
She also has. Oh, but yeah, Jeremy would be unwilling for, say, Dimension Door as well. Unfortunately.
yeah, I think we assume Jeremy's unwilling for everything. Now,
There's also the hand.
Big B's hand.
No.
Magic.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Yeah.
That's more of a crushing thing, a bludgeoning damage than
I
a
think that would
moving.
still do the job.
It doesn't move people.
pure confused Jeremy standing in a doorway being crushed until the doors destroy him.
Yep.
I'd add. Was this? Is Jeremy making a strength check or saving throw?
Okay.
This would be.
It's a check.
Hang on. Blah blah
Okay.
blah blah blah. Creature, you can try and move. Blah blah blah. Strength check.
So
So
bad-
not athletics, just strength.
The bad news is Jeremy has advantage.
Come on.
Because
Neda.
because he's raging.
Gain advantage on strength checks.
Yep.
Okay. So telekinesis.
Yeah. So you roll a d20. Don't fuck us. Okay.
13 plus,
8.
I guess so.
21.
20,
Right, Jeremy has
21. 19. Sorry, 19 plus 8.
No,
What?
13 plus 8.
13 plus 8. 21. Yeah.
Jeremy has a +4 to strength.
Oh, bloody hell. No.
No, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Ah, best was a 17.
17.
Yep.
Telekinesis.
Yeah.
You can move them up to 30 feet in any direction, including upwards.
Being moved 30
Guess
feet
what? You
backwards.
see me 30 feet backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shocker. Okay.
Through the flaming sphere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oddly enough, unless you,
Maybe it
Like,
would burn some intelligence.
reading Flaming Sphere, unless you're actually within 5 feet of it when your turn ends,
Oh, wait,
it
hold
doesn't
on.
hurt you.
Wait, the one that's casting flaming sphere is run away.
Yeah,
Yes.
the point is the flaming sphere is still up.
It doesn't break its frightened doesn't break its concentration.
But it's completely off. It's no longer in combat though.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to see it to keep
Doesn't have to
concentration
keep-
on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it can
suppose,
be
It's-
cowering in the corner.
You
not
can
even
try
in
and
fight.
you can duck out and try and shoot it. It's not 150 feet away, or 120 feet is Eldritch Blast. But yeah,
No, I'm good, thanks.
I suppose it's an interesting question. What's the range of flaming sphere? So if you cast a concentration spell, how
I mean,
far can you leave it?
no, that's the thing. Because if you cast invisibility, people don't have to stay near to
No,
you
you can
on
go
them.
forever.
They can go away. So yeah,
That's weird.
you can leave a magical effect going. Like sigil, you could cast a sigil on something and then just ing off.
The best example of this is Hunter's Mark, because you can cast Hunter's Mark on someone and then follow them for an hour.
Yeah, but only an hour.
Wherever
Yeah.
they might go.
So that concentration will only last a minute.
Oh,
Yes.
So it lasts for 10 rounds.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. But so that's the end of Neda's turn. Jeremy,
Presumably is heading back in, I guess.
you have your action,
Uh-huh.
but then yes, you are walking forward. Oh, that's a point. Hang on. Blah blah blah. Then the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. A creature lifted upwards is suspended in midair. On subsequent rounds, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip on the creature by repeating the contest. You are restrained. That means your speed is 0.
Just run on the spot for 30 feet.
You're not beyond the range of the
When you
spell.
become-
Attack rolls of disadvantage.
Next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. The creature lifted up with a spin minute. Subsequent rounds, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip. Does that mean that you are just restrained? Because it doesn't say you have an escape. It says on Neda's turn, she can try and maintain it. But I think you're just restrained.
It is a level 4 spell.
Have a look at telekinesis yourself if you like.
No, I think yeah. So
No, it's not. It's me.
so Jeremy gets a chance to resist it
At the
at
end.
the end of each of Neda's turns.
Yes.
Yes.
So Neda's had a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy failed.
Yep.
Ned needs to wait for Neda to come back around.
Which is not going to happen because we're almost 4 turns over. Excellent. Right, let's keep going.
So
Yep.
he's there.
So yeah, you're restrained. So, and that one's run away, that one's run away. Larissa.
Nah, I'm just going to chill here.
Fair. Lorelei,
Yeah, chill him.
have you stopped the music?
No, it's just quiet.
Real-
Quiet.
I'll go back.
Do you just keep turning it down and turning it down
No,
and turning
no,
it down?
it's just everything has a different
Volume to it.
volume.
Oh,
Bugger.
that's annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. Okay. Well then. This guy is going to come up to there. Wait. He can probably go there. In fact. But, okay. He's in the doorway.
Crush. Said door.
Fireball.
Count spell.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Think so.
Lorelei is just a counter spell vending machine.
Yeah, it's just at this point. Nope.
Has she still got third levels?
Yep. No,
Okay.
no, I cast that one at 4th.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. The doors, you hear the crunk, and they start to ching, 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 ching. They're not yet moved. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay then.
Oh no.
Moira.
She's now visible.
Oh.
Dispel Magic Eye and Jeremy.
Roll.
4th level.
Wait, why are you using Dispel Magic on Iron Jeremy?
Because it's a charm effect.
Okay. Roll it. 4th level. Wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Dispel magic as well. Sorry, I'm just going to have to...
By telekinesis. Here comes Jeremy
So
to
here's
the
the
horse
question.
skulls.
If 2 things are affecting you, and Dispel magic can only work on one of them... any spell. Okay, sorry, yeah, roll it. Any spell at 3rd level... for each
20,
spell,
not natural.
20 not natural.
But the doors will be closed by the time it's your turn, so it doesn't matter.
Suddenly, Jeremy, your mind clears, and you're like, oh! And you suddenly realise the implication of you stepping forward, and the telekinesis around you dissipates.
Oh.
You sort of like you drop a foot onto the floor.
Oh.
Both spells, I guess, get dispelled.
Oh,
I thought it was only one effect, but no, it's any spell. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check. For each spell. Does that mean you have to roll twice?
That sounds like I have to roll twice.
Yeah, roll again then.
And then I suppose you can select which one you dispel and which one you don't.
8.
8. The telekinesis stays on.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yay.
I'm just doing it in first on, first off. FIFO, because yeah. The other option is a LIFO, which you did not want. But yeah.
So I'm not rolling a new character.
I'm
No.
rolling a new character today.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So now, sorry, chink chink chink. The doors start to vibrate and start to crush in. They're going about half a foot. They're just picking up speed. Neda.
Nope, no point in doing
Oh,
anything.
sorry. Hang on. Larissa, give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh,
Charisma?
That's what I said for Jeremy. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
But Larissa's a warlock.
who's closest to the door?
me.
You cast by charisma, then you're fine.
Yeah.
End of the round. Top of the round. Charisma saving throw.
17.
17.
No, it's more than that. Your saving throws are...
Oh, my bad. 8. Oh, okay.
21.
21.
21. Yeah. There's a scratching, itching on your skull, like a fingernail being pulled down your scalp, and it's just join us. And you've never heard of anything more revolting.
It's
The idea itself is
ridiculous.
anathema.
Do I at least get a nay? Come on. made it the horse.
I can't whinny of all my skills as a voice actor. Okay. Well, yeah, let's top the round. Neda.
Chromatic orb, the one that's in the.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Are you using lightning again?
I don't have radiance. I'm not allowed to use that.
You do have lightning, thunder, cold, fire, and another one.
Do you want to try cold?
Yeah, try cold.
What's the one?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. So you haven't tried acid, cold.
I kind of want to
poison.
do acid though.
You do acid then.
Do acid.
I mean, not while on stream. To hit. It's really quiet, isn't it? That's enough. It's just. Yeah. That's reasonable for the situation.
16.
16 does hit. Roll damage.
What was it again? 1d10.
1d10.
1d. No. 3d8
Oh, chromatic orb. Yeah, sorry, 3d8.
acid damage. As you spin the diamond round and just flick out this like green, acrid little line just comes out
Oh, what is it? The
8. Thank you.
and just shines its brilliance across the skull that takes full damage from acid
Woo!
without even elemental adept.
11, 12.
12 points of acid damage.
Thank you.
There's a
Oh, sorry.
You
and just the
practice
skull
story.
just sinks down to the floor and just dissolves into this pool of acid, and the lights in the eyes wink out again.
Calcium chloride
Yeah.
plus acid equals no stuff.
Jeremy, you are restrained. Oh, end of Neda's turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can
Wait,
contest
hold
the
on. Do
strength
you
check.
actually want to contest strength, or are you quite happy to just chill about a foot off the ground?
You just sort of, you're starting to float and just like turn. You're about 30 degrees across, slowly spinning.
Well, here's the question: Is he still raging right now?
You weren't hurt, were you? Were you hurt?
Well, he
Have you
didn't.
taken damage?
I don't think he got to attack,
No.
and he's not been. Well, it does
No, yeah, because it kept. No, telekinesis isn't damage.
No.
And the fireball got dispelled, so you haven't taken damage.
So
and the,
I don't think
the
he's.
eye rays missed.
So I don't think he's raging in that case.
Nope.
So no, I think he'd stick with the floating then.
Okay.
Sweet.
So yeah, that is a bit loud.
Yeah, it's
Just
a bit.
sorry.
Okay.
Cool. That's thank you. Yeah. So you're just going to stay floating. Fair enough. All your hair stats just drift off to the left hand side. It's just you're slowly tilting over.
For justice.
Okay. Blah blah blah. Larissa.
I feel like I and Jeremy
Wait,
should
hold
have a
on. That
stamp
one's already.
card.
The one that's at the door's gone.
That's dead. Yes.
So yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, we're just
hold
chilling
my
now.
action. Yeah.
Fair enough. Lorelei.
Nope. Well, she's going to hold.
He's all sort of come in a bit. To come round, stare at you with the eyes aglow.
Actually, what am I talking about? Lorelei's like charisma saving throw is terrible. She's just gonna like back totally out of the way of anything.
Oh, I see. She's going to meta against like. Fair enough. But she is an elf.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. Moira. Oh, as you see, this skull starts to reform on the floor as just out the pool of acid, it just slowly, almost like unfurls itself and unfolds back into the skull shape. On its turn, it's what it does.
Moira's gonna hold.
That turn undead was really good for what I had planned for these fucking skulls, I tell you what.
Turn on death, that is great.
Because fear doesn't come off, just dying does, but fear no. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna hold
Rant over.
a 3rd level dispel magic in case anyone else goes near this bloody door.
That's fair. At the end of your turn, the door, there's a click and it just... and the skull gets crushed between the two plates of stone as the door shuts. Technically it could have gone another round, but there was no real contention there.
Okay, so not Flame Skull Leaf.
No.
Okay.
Is anyone else still quite injured, or are we all okay?
Jeremy's 88. He's actually doing alright.
60, 76, and back to full health again, 78.
Right, I'm going to do it myself then, because I nearly died. So I'm just going to give myself a 3rd level cure wounds.
Sure.
Which is another 29 points of healing, and I am somewhat looking decent again.
Seems like we need to go and ask that other skull what's going on here. Those skulls didn't seem so friendly. Like the
Okay,
horse.
Who are we sending to talk to the skull?
Maybe it's not worth doing right now.
No, I think we're all pretty injured.
And also, I'm not gonna lie, Bone Daddy might end up, reforming at some point.
Should we check out and go rest?
Yeah.
Get
And
you
then-
some fish and chips, and we'll score out Thurston again and see if he's alive.
Yeah. I feel like it's worth coming back, and especially going and investigating the rest of the dungeon. But right now, we've burnt quite a lot of our time before Bone Daddy's due to come back.
Yeah, we have. Let's go home. Let's go home and rest, and we will see what we can. I can scry, and we'll see what we can do.
Please.
Yeah, we're gonna head back to
Your house, wherever it
back
is.
to the house in Kellingworth.
Yeah. You climb up through the dungeon. Make your way out past the bird cage, the entrance hall, and the strange coloured sconces. The strange coloured fires in their sconces in the middle. As you head out into the caverns, though,
Oh,
Wait, what caverns?
the caverns. So
Caverns
Underneath
the house.
underneath your house, between the trapdoor and the basement of your house, underneath the stairs of your house. Sorry, the caverns are the basement. There's this whole
That's
set
the
of
one
caverns.
that you jumped into after
Correct.
the
Yep.
first time you ripped the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
And
for
you
the first
find
time.
you're winding way through several tunnels to the entrance to the necromancer's dungeon. Yeah. You walk out, and the rats are there, and they swirl together, and they form up, and they stand up. Goes, the shadow still leaks. What are you doing? Where are you going? Has it bested you? Must we flee?
What shadow?
Well, there were shadowy wisps coming
And
up.
as you say that, you hear like the sound of about maybe 200 rats just sniffing in unison as just like a, and they all sort of peer up and look up and form for a minute, just sort of like fingers just pulling out of the rat king's skull as he sort of points to the ceiling, and then it pulls back down again.
What did he point to in the ceiling?
Give me perception.
We've never been good this time.
Perception.
Lorelei got a natural 20 to make a 22.
Much better than I've got.
And Moira got 13.
Lorelei's really the only one who catches this as glimpses. It's sort of,
15.
you note the shadow in the entrance hallway, because in particular, if you remember, Tristram jarred all the doors open. The shadow from the entranceway seemed to be leaking out.
Oh, sorry. We'll go back and shut the doors. Wander back down and just start shutting doors.
Yeah, why not?
Fair enough, yeah, you can pull out the stuff that's jamming the jaws open, and with a final clump, the entranceway seals.
Sweet. Right, let's go get fish and
Is
chips.
that all it took?
Yes.
And just,
Although, beware, there is something pretty evil down there.
we do not intend to investigate.
Beautiful.
We lose our number down.
But yes, if it happens again, just shut the doors. It's,
We do not go no close. We do not go close. We do not go close. We do not go near.
is there?
So, I'm sorry, what do you do? What are you here for, apart from...
I think to protect the rat colony.
We rend flesh of the intruders.
Oh, I do that
Well, you're not doing a very good job considering somebody's just, been propping your doors open.
It just starts swaying and pushing towards you.
Listen, maybe don't piss off the giant swarm of rats.
It's like, it's an entire, I
can't go and, go a few rounds to shop.
it's not quite Wallace and Gromit a close shave. This is more like a huge tangle of rats, And as it talks, rats seem to just pour out of the mouth and get replaced by more, and it seems to be a heap that leans forward at you, and it seems to be a little miffed.
Is there any way for you to contact us if this happens again?
We sent a colony, the part of the colony. We sent them to find you in the big city.
We did see them. That was part of us checking in on this place.
When will they return? When we grow weak?
How long ago did you send them?
Rats do not move fast. We move by night.
If we find them, we'll bring them back.
Appreciate it.
You quest.
Would you like some healing? Do the rats need healing?
The creature seems to just pause in a minute and sort of cock its head. It raises its arms and sort of looks at these rats holding each other together. And then it just turns away and just sort of dissolves slowly into just a stream of rats. There's an odd sort of, like a sharp smell of urine that just seems to linger.
Oh, Jeremy unsoils the rats.
You can leave them smelling of hazelnut if you wish.
Oh,
Tasting.
no, he is cleaning something.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Cubic foot of rat no longer smells of urine.
It's a weird thing, sort of the head just pulls out of the floor and... Please do not. Were you sent to mark our way? And then it just dissolves back down again and they scamper off.
Jeremy resoils them.
It's back at the ladder.
Right, so new quest, find rats.
Find the rats
Killing
between...
birds or wearing killing birds.
You know, while I was still an accountant, I had a leak under my sink, and I just shut the door and it was fine. Those shadows aren't going to be an
I
issue.
still don't understand how they couldn't just go in and do that themselves with a couple of rats. And they're supposed to be guarding this, and yet Tristage fucking walked in there. We walked in there.
I do think we should potentially go back down tomorrow.
Not today.
Not today, tomorrow. And just try and clear the area.
Try some more combinations on that pad.
Yes, and maybe if we get
Investigate
some
the
holy
rest of
water and spray it on the bone claw, it will die for good.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Do you think we should join those skulls?
No.
Join the skulls?
No.
Anyone
No.
joining skulls?
Do you want the horse skull? Is the horse skull what you want? We can go and get
No,
you
they made a really persuasive case.
one. No, they
Lorelei is
didn't.
going to begin scrying on Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
They had it just made in my head.
Yeah.
You get up
Yeah,
through the
it's really
ladder,
persuasive.
through the
No.
trapdoor
That
into
horse has
your
got a point.
old house in Kellingworth.
Yeah, it was great.
It seems like there have been floorboards patched. There's even like a rude set of furniture sort of just knocked up out of planks.
Oh, the
Lovely.
Rat King clearly does have days.
No, they paid a carpenter to look after the place
okay.
It was-
because
I believe it was
apparently-
David the Joiner. Yeah.
Apparently, this happens a lot, and I point at the door that is not closed, that is broken.
Ah.
The door is now fixed. It just doesn't quite fit in the jam.
This is fair. Yeah, Lorelei's gonna cast scrying as a ritual to try and find Tristan. See if he's alive.
She casts. It fails.
Okay.
Wait, how do you know that?
He's probably on a different plane.
He's either on a different plane, he's dead.
That's a point. Does that mean you can't scry on the undead?
Don't think so.
Then you wouldn't be able to scry on him before, to be honest. So I'm going to say no, because I'm going to say undead is a form of activity. So I'm just going to say dead you can't scry on.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose undead isn't dead.
Yeah? Yeah.
Wait, hold on, but also, he's the one that's now like a death man? No,
Deathlock or
something like that.
yeah.
But that's not necessarily being dead.
No, he's undead.
Hmm.
So he's dead on another plane, or which could be possible with that door.
Mm.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Evening comes. Sound of gentle revelry and the streets outside.
We take Larissa to the seaside and get fish and chips.
Take Larissa to the wharf side, where there is fish and chips and seagulls wheeling overhead.
That other thing that was in bag.
No. The thing in the bag is like a bigger version of that. But it grows many heads and tries to kill you. That is not normal.
You'll love him.
Like rat kings and...
Yeah, we seem to be becoming increasingly eclectic with the people we negotiate with.
Did a seagull nick my fish and chips?
Roll me a dexterity save.
Because if not, I'm going to go and kill the seagull. I won't.
There are a lot of predatory birds around here, and the fish and chips do smell good.
Right. Oh, this is not good.
I mean, you're fighting a bird. I feel like you're going to be fine.
You're fighting a flock of birds.
Well,
Several
no, I
make
said
the attempt.
One. I said one. Hold on. If it's anything like Zelda and chickens, that's not going to. Where's Dexter? Why can't I don't have.
Second one down. Dexterity.
Oh, it's only 12 though. Yeah.
Your dexterity. Oh, you're a warlock. You're not a rogue.
Well, yeah,
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep, it's 12.
Yeah.
12
Oh,
total.
not proficient.
As you cower from one bird, another one comes by and just slaps your hand. You do lose 2 or 3 chips, but you hold on to the majority of your meal.
Oh, now I want to go and kill a seagull.
The ones on the floor immediately get mobbed and ripped up by the squalling mob.
I really want Eldritch Blast the seagull, but I'm not going to.
The
That's
Seagull
an
King
impressive
forms next to you. He
Just a-
explains that the shadow is on a really high shelf that only the only you, the adventurer,
maybe I'll
can
use
reach.
that as an excuse. I'll be like, well, rats turn
Just
into
the face of
people
baby
here.
Jesus forms out of seagulls and starts talking to you.
Yeah.
Like at the end of The Matrix.
Fair enough. We'll leave that. Yeah, I'll use that as an excuse. Considering rats turn into people here, who knows what seagulls will turn into? Especially large seagulls with multiple heads. I feel like it's not quite a good idea. Ah, shame.
And I think that is where we'll leave it.
Okay.
Did you guys have fun?
We did.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
I am fairly sure the skull leaf dagger is the right one.
Interesting. Why?
Because skull and leaf is something that tries to kill you that's reasonably alive.
Fair point.
So yeah, I'm 80% sure it's skull leaf dagger.
Thank you for joining us if you did. And thanks, Kingy, for commenting. Yeah. And yeah, we'll catch you next week outside of the blanket fort, unfortunately.
To be fair, I do need the tables back in
Ha!
for Monday.
God, you've got to go and be practical. And